Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Wooden Railway Adventures. Episode 1, Murdoch's Bridge. Murdoch had always loved peace and quiet. He loved it ever since he came to the island of Sodor. However, though, he expects the same out of trains, or rather called troublesome trucks. But they never listen, especially dispatch that he was about to take. Just then, however, Murdoch's driver walked up. "Murdoch," he announced, "me and you are going to be taking an important goods train today." Hey. Ugh, yawned Murdoch. Okay, after this goods train, I'm going back to the sheds to sleep in peace and quiet. The turntable spun, and Murdoch raced up onto it. It soon set off. Murdoch soon arrived at the docks and was already coupled to the train. "Good morning, Murdoch," said Sir Topham Hatt proudly. "You will be taking this goods train to the Arsdale Railway. It is a very special goods train, and they need it desperately. Can you do that?" "I'm willing to do anything, sir," said Murdoch proudly. "Glad to hear it," said Sir Topham Hatt. And soon enough, Murdoch set off with his goods train. The first half of Murdoch's trip was smooth sailing. Murdoch had finally thought that it'd be the time and that the trucks actually didn't talk. However, though, he would turn out to be completely wrong. However, though, when they approached the old bridge, Murdoch spoke. "Be careful when we're going up the bridge, you know. It's very rickety." However, the trucks didn't listen to a word that Murdoch was saying. When Murdoch was going up the bridge, the trucks' plan had started. Just then, they gave Murdoch a big bump. Boom! "Ouch!" grunted Murdoch. Why do you trucks always need to? But then he realized that they were on the bridge. Just then, and everything went quiet, and the bridge started to shake. "What's happening?" cried a truck on the bridge. Just then, disaster struck. There was a clang of metal, and the suspension bridge collapsed, sending the freight cars downwards. Unfortunately, that bump that the trucks gave Murdoch and the bridge collapsing combined into Murdoch becoming decoupled from the train. He jolted down the rails. "Help!" cried Murdoch as he zoomed past the docks. "Someone stop me!" he cried Murdoch. Murdoch then left the docks, and he was going down at immense speed. "Help!" he always cried. What always seemed like a nice day now was turning into a nightmare for Murdoch. Just then, however, Murdoch approached the bridge again, going down the track. Murdoch was going to crash into the back of his own train. The conductor leapt to safety as Murdoch hit the caboose, causing it to fall off the line. The brake van shattered into pieces, and Murdoch was left dangling on the side of the bridge. Just then, with a sudden gust of wind in an unfortunate position, Murdoch suddenly tumbled off the bridge. Luckily, Murdoch wasn't hurt that badly, and his driver and fireman already left to safety. But he laid in the grass and looked very sad indeed. Just then Sir Topham Hatt walked up, looking very stern indeed. "Murdoch!" he boomed. "What on earth happened here?" "It was the truck, sir," said Murdoch. "Look, they pushed me on the bridge. I told them to go slow, but they didn't listen." "As I see," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Well, I will give them a big punishment from now. Oh, but then, and the breakdown train will come and pick you up, and we'll get this mess cleaned up, Murdoch. And also, when it's cleaned up, I have a big surprise for you." And Sir Topham Hatt walked away. Murdoch lay on the ground, waiting for help to come. Soon enough, Murdoch was repaired and back on the rails as he came into the docks where Sir Topham Hatt announced his surprise. "Murdoch," announced Sir Topham Hatt, "I have a big surprise for you." "What is it?" wondered Murdoch. "Well," said Sir Topham Hatt, "you see, the bridge was repaired, and since you were the first one to actually collapse it, we have now renamed it Murdoch's Bridge." "What?" exclaimed Murdoch. "That's the best news I've ever heard." "Oh, thank you, sir," he said. "It's my pleasure," said Sir Topham Hatt. They walked away. Murdoch was very happy that day, and now the trucks have been punished. Hopefully they won't do it ever again.